Tea Party radio host Andrea Shea King has some thoughts about Netanyahu's address to Congress and the 60 or so politicians that opted out of going to it. Let's listen.
Obama doesn't have to run for re-election again. A lot of these guys do. So if they're doubling down with the White House on what is increasingly proving to be a naive approach to this evil, they could pay with their jobs. Listen, I would like to think that these guys could pay with their lives, hanging from a noose in front of the U.S. Capitol building. Because what they are doing is they are putting their own interests above that of America. And to me, that is criminal. Criminal. And guess what? Most of those members who are opting out of attending the speech are members of the Congressional Black Caucus. And their districts are all dumb clucks, because the dumb clucks wouldn't be electing these people if they knew better. So all of these Congressional Black Caucus people, the representatives, they reside in safe congressional districts. And several of the members have said in the media that they see the speech as disrespectful to the president. How do people like this get elected to represent us in Congress? Because there are stupid people out there in those congressional districts who are so ignorant that it's dangerous. Because these people that they elect into Congress vote. And when they vote, their vote affects us. I don't know who I'm angrier with. Quite frankly, I don't know who I'm angrier with. These people, these heinous people who occupy the halls of Congress, or the dumb clucks that put them there. Stupid, stupid people. Our lives are on the line, and all they can think of is skin color. You know, all of us are going to turn black if we end up in a cage on fire. Stupid people.
That was one of the craziest and dumbest rants I've ever heard. At the end, she slid in something about skin color. The original conversation was about Netanyahu's speech and about how some people aren't attending. And then by the end, she's like, they only care about skin color. They didn't say anything about skin color. You just did. You're the one that brought up skin color. Nobody mentioned about Netanyahu's speech. I'm not going because he's white. What the fuck are you talking about? And the irony of her screaming about how other people are stupid. Yes, other people are stupid. Not you, the person who just said that members of the Congressional Black Caucus and people who don't attend Netanyahu's speech should, quote, be hanging from a noose in front of the U.S. Capitol building. They're stupid. They're stupid. Not you, the person who just said hang from a noose Congressional Black Caucus members in front of the Capitol. They're stupid, not you, for giving the KKK something to orgasm over tonight as they listen to you say that. You're not the stupid person. They're the stupid people, right? Again, so you're not stupid. I just want to be clear about this. I don't know how we can have somebody who is not only dead wrong and dangerous, but also arrogant about it. Like, it's one thing if you're dead wrong, but, like, you're humble about your wrongness and, like, you understand that you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But this is somebody who's screaming and who's passionate and who's like, I know I'm right and I know we should hang members of the Congressional Black Caucus. Oh, well, if I'm, in the FBI, if I'm a federal agency and I'm responsible for looking after stuff, like, I'm fucking keeping an eye on you. I mean, you should get a knock on the door from somebody here, Secret Service, somebody who says, whoa, you're threatening to kill black lawmakers. That's what you just did. And how are we supposed to know that you're not planning something involving the president? We see the circles that you run with. This is a Tea Party radio host. No, this is a crazy person. And by the way, what's so important about going to see Netanyahu's speech? You do know, first of all, it's on TV. If they really want to hear what he has to say, they could turn on TV. But no, you have to physically be there. Why? Why do you have to physically be there? What's the point of physically being there? So you do know that some people miss the State of the Union, right? When the President of the United States of America speaks. You know that, right? You know that some of the Supreme Court justices don't go. So why are you not saying we should hang the Supreme Court justices if they miss Obama's State of the Union? The President of the United States speaks, and they don't show up. But you're not talking about hanging them. You're talking about hanging people for not seeing Netanyahu's speech? But what the fuck? What about Netanyahu's speech is so important? All he's talking about, he's fear-mongering over Iran and lying about Iran and saying he's against a peace deal with Iran. You want to hang people who don't go and see that. But let me guess, you're the person for freedom, right? You love the Constitution and you love freedom. Except you just advocated murder if people don't want to sit through a bullshit speech by a foreign leader. What happened to loving America? You don't argue to go see the president of America, but you argue to go see the prime minister from Israel? That sounds anti-American to me. Why do you hate America? I'm just curious.